Hello and welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles. Today I'm going to talk about 5 authors that I would like to read more from. So these are all authors that I read at some point in the past few years, most of them during 2023, that I would like to read more from. First up, which is no surprise I'm sure, is Asia Monique. She is the author of the Mafia Misfit series that I loved, the books that got me into mafia romance to begin with, but she does have a lot of other contemporary romances that I have not tried yet. So I am hoping to start making my way through her backlist at some point. I'll be honest, I don't know titles, I don't know synopses, I don't know anything, but I just know that I like her writing. The next author is Lady Marie. So I have read a few things from her on Kindle Unlimited. I started with Sugar Sugar, which is a novella about a sugar baby, and I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it. So I've been continuing to read a few things from her. She has a series that I am specifically interested in getting into. I think it's called Sisters in Serendipity, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a trilogy. I've only read novellas by her at this point, so I'm excited to see what her full-length novels are like. Then we have Natasha Bishop. Like a lot of others, I started off with Only for the Week, and I really enjoyed it. I do have a review of that, so I will have it linked in the cards and in the description for you. But she does also have a romance companion novel series, which is something that I love, and I'm excited to get started on that one. I don't know the general premise, but I do know that it's called the Lost and Found series. I know I have the first book downloaded on my Kindle, and I'm excited to give her a try. Only for the Week was a really fun time, so I expect that I'm going to enjoy this series. I don't think it's completed just yet. I feel like I saw something that said that it was supposed to be 5 books, and then at the time of recording there were 3 published. So maybe that's true, maybe that's just the start, I don't know, but I'm really excited. Plus I love romance companion novel series. I don't know why, but that is my favorite thing. I love when we get to see sort of like another couple form in the background. You're like, oh, they're getting a book, and then the next book comes and you're like, I knew it, and then you get to watch their story. I really like that. Don't know why, but I do, so I'm excited. Next I have Danielle Allen. So I feel like this one is a little hit or miss for me because I've been reading her Hot Holiday Hookup series, and some are obviously better than others. Some of them are more to my style than others, and so it's been fun kind of seeing which holidays she picks, how the couples get together, and whether or not I like it. So my plan is continue with everything that is currently published under her Hot Holiday novellas, and then I don't know how much else she has, if she has full-length novels or if novellas are her thing, but I'm excited to try. I think it'll be interesting to sort of do like an author taste test with her, so maybe that's something that I need to put together. The last author that I have on this list for today is Rosie Adams. Now, let me explain. I read Go Deep first. That is the first in her Unexpected Lovers duology, right? Which is companion novels again. And I had a feeling that I wasn't going to enjoy Go Deep because it is friends to lovers, and I did it because I don't like friends to lovers. Very few instances where I actually do, and this was not one of them. I think I rated that book 3 stars, so it wasn't bad. I just didn't necessarily love the setup. Then I read the second book, Before We Fall, and I enjoyed it so much more. I really liked the relationship, and like, it's a heavy book, like it hurts to read, but everything that happened, everything made sense, despite the fact that that book also made me want to fight her. If you read it, you know what I'm talking about, you know what you did. But after reading that one, I was like, okay, I definitely need to read more by this author because I am so intrigued. And apparently Before We Fall is much longer than what she typically writes. So I'm interested to see what her usual style is, because if that is her stepping out of her comfort zone, then I'm impressed, because it was so good and so well thought out, and the topics are very sensitive, but I think she handled them so well. Even though I wanted to fight her for a particular event that happens in that book, it made sense, and I had to acknowledge that it made sense despite the fact that I didn't want it to happen. So definitely interested to read more by Rosie, because Before We Fall just really did something for me. So those are 5 authors that I would like to read more from. Honorable mention for Christina C Jones, because It's Christina C Jones. I started off with the Wright brothers, loved it. Moved on to the Love sisters, loved it. Read Hostile Takeover, enjoyed it. Started the Night Shift series. I actually have a tab in my Notion that is like her backlist just listed out because I want to make sure that I get through everything. Plus all of her series are connected. They're like all in the same world or in the same place. So she's an OG when it comes to Black love. So I just really feel like I am obligated to read everything, and I'm going to try. Really have been loving everything by her, really. And so I'm really excited to also work through her backlist, but that's like, it's gonna take me a really long time to do that. Plus she's still writing, so whether or not I ever catch up, who knows, but I'm up for the challenge. So let me know if you've read any of the books by any of these authors, if you have recommendations for me, if you want me to recommend them to you. But let me know what you think. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next video.